Hey, how y'all doing out there? I'm back again with another video. Today I'd like to do my review for the Samsung Galaxy A51. Now, I know, and I didn't realize this at the time, this phone was launched December of last year, the last quarter of the year. So it's been out for a while. But I was curious about checking this phone out only because this is Samsung's top selling device. Now, I only know that because I was looking at a video not too long ago, and this is Samsung's best-selling device. Now, I know some people may find that surprising because they figure it might be, the Note, or other devices that they have. But we got to realize the times that we're living in, and, there's a lot of people out of work, and, this pandemic is, going on, and everybody just not only that, but there's just a lot of people that's not going to pay $1,000 or $2,000 for a device. They're not going to do that. The average person is going to spend the money on a type of device like this. Now, this is a budget device by Samsung. And, it's pretty impressive for what you get for a budget device. So I think more people are going to buy these devices, other than those top tier premium expensive devices. Now, those devices are more refined, but when it comes to budget and money, and everybody's just not heavily into tech like that, they just want something that's going to work real well for their daily tasks and take decent pictures. That's it. They don't need a whole bunch of fancy stuff and, reverse wireless charging. They don't need that. There's some people that don't even care about wireless charging. So this is the phone for you if you're looking for a budget device, that's well within your budget, and it's, does everything I just said, then you might be interested in this. Now, I do have two other devices that I'm going to do a battle of the budget devices on, which is the Poco X3 and the, what was the other phone I had? Oh, the G90. So I'm going to do a battle of the budget phones between these three devices. And then, you make the decision for yourself which one you want to go with. But today I just want to review the A51, and we go from there, and you see if you like it or not, and see if it's something that you might be interested in. Now, when it was first launched, it was around $350. Now you can get it under $300. Okay? All right. So you can find this device also in Amazon and eBay. Keep in mind, this is a GSM only phone, so no Sprint, no Verizon. All right. So you got a 6.5-inch Super AMOLED Infinity O display with a resolution of 1080 by 2400, 405 pixels per square inch, and a screen to body ratio of 87.4%. All right. You got Gorilla Glass 3 on the back. Gorilla Glass 3 on the front, and you have a plastic back and a plastic frame. So durability should not be an issue. Okay, there's some people that don't want a glass back phone because they're worried about their phone shattering. And there's just some people that rather have a plastic back so they don't have to, worry about putting a case on it. Now, it does come with a case, already in the box. So you could put a case on it if you want to, but you don't have to because you're not going to worry about, shattering the back. If anything, you might scratch it, but you're not going to shatter anything because it's not made out of glass. All right. Next thing, you got the Exynos 9611, which is Samsung's processor. You got Android 10, and you got the latest One UI 2.5 skin on top of Android 10. All right. You're getting expandable memory. Now think about this: expandable memory up to 512 gigabytes. That is so impressive for a budget device. Like, that's the most expandable memory I've ever even seen in a budget device. Now, the most I've seen so far until this one was 256 in the Poco, but this has 512 gigs of expandable memory. All right, so that's impressive. You're getting also 128 gigs of internal storage. Now, they do have a 64 gig variant too, but I decided to get the 128. All right, this phone also has dual SIM slots, so you can use two different SIMs. So it doubles as a SIM and expandable memory. But if you don't want to use the expandable memory, you could just put two different SIMs in there and use it like it's, basically two different phones with two different numbers. You're getting a 4,000 milliamp battery, which is pretty impressive also for a budget device. you're getting, along with the 4,000 milliamp battery, you're getting 15 watt fast charging, which to me is pretty slow, honestly, because the size of the battery. The battery is so large, 15 watts is just not fast enough, and it's going to end up taking a long time to charge your device, unfortunately, okay? You're looking at closer to 2 hours to fully charge this phone, just using the 15 watt fast charger, because it's a big battery. All right, so you got a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which I always love on any phone, because I think all phones should have headphone jacks. All right. You're getting Samsung excuse me. You're getting Samsung headphones in the box. So I didn't open it, but you're getting headphones in here, which I like, because now you got Apple, no headphones and not even a charger in the box now, which I think is utterly ridiculous. Okay. You're getting one down-firing speaker. You're getting an in-display fingerprint sensor. You're getting face unlock, always on display, edge panels, edge lighting, secure folder, NFC, Samsung Pay, Bluetooth 5.0. You got link to Windows. You got the one-handed mode, good lock, live wallpapers, Samsung theme store, FM radio. And with the cameras, you got 4 cameras on the rear. Okay, 4 cameras on a budget phone. You got a 48 megapixel wide lens, a 12 megapixel ultra wide lens, a 5 megapixel macro lens, and a 5 megapixel depth sensor. With the front-facing camera, it's 32 megapixels wide lens. Now, with the rear cameras, it shoots in 4K at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 30, and 120 frames per second with electric image stabilization, LED flash, and HDR10. Now, let me quickly go over the modes in the camera. I'll show you that really quick. I'm trying to make this quick. I don't want this to take too long. All right. Oh, here we go. Now it's telling me my fingerprint ain't working. I don't like that, but we'll get into that later. All right, so you got single take photo, video. Then you go into more. And you got a pro mode. You got panorama. You got macro, food, night mode, live focus, super slow, slow motion, and hyperlapse. And Bixby Vision and AR zone. All right. So those are all the shooting modes that you have with this particular camera. All right. All right. And with the selfie camera, it shoots at 1080p at 30 frames per second. Now, what's missing for me? No wireless charging. Now, you may say, well, you shouldn't expect wireless charging on a budget device. The G90 Pro has wireless charging. That was $220. And I did 3 $200 phones last year, and they all had wireless charging. So there's no excuse why this phone couldn't or shouldn't have wireless charging. That's something that matters to me. And I know, excuse me, maybe the average person don't use wireless charging, don't care about it. But I actually use wireless charging on a daily basis. So that's something I wish it had. Next thing, HDR10. Now, the quality of the picture is not bad, but HDR10 will make it look even better. Dual stereo speakers. Yes. Do I want dual stereo speakers? Yes, because it gives you a more immersive experience when you're looking at media content on your phone. All right. I have the Poco dual stereo speakers. Okay. $270. So budget phones can have it. Samsung, you need to start putting dual stereo speakers on these lower end phones. Okay. You can do it. If other companies can do it, you can do it. And last thing, video enhancer. Once again, with the HDR10 and the video enhancer, it's going to make the quality of the display look even better, especially when you're viewing media content on a device. All right. So let me get into all the things that I like, then I'll get into all the things that I don't like, and I'll pretty much be finished. First thing is the price. I love the price. Now, like I said, when it first released, $350, but now you can get it under $300. Now, I got this for like $270, something like that, or $280. I forget exactly, but I think it was around $270. So I love the price of this device. Now, I know it's been out almost a year, but still, I love that price. That's a good price for a budget device. Next thing, the display. I love the display, and you know, everybody knows that's in the tech knows that Samsung makes the best displays on any smartphone. And it's a super AMOLED display. So the blacks are super black It's bright, it's vibrant, and it has nice saturated punchy colors, which I absolutely love. I don't like LCD displays. I don't like them. I never did. But give me an AMOLED display or OLED display any day of the week. Next thing, of course, I love the always on display. I need a phone with an always on display. Headphone jack. Love that this thing has a headphone jack. What angers me is that they can put it on the mid-range. They can put it on the budget, but they take it off the most expensive phones. I don't like that. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't care, that keep saying get over it. It ain't coming back. I'm not going to get over it. I'm just not, because there's no reason for it to be gone. Now, if you're going to get rid of the headphone jack, get rid of it on all your devices if you're going to get rid of it. Don't put it on certain devices. And then my thing is you put it on the cheaper devices, but then you take it off the most expensive devices. And for me, it's all about value. It's all about value, getting the most for your money. All right, you get a case in the box. I like that. The battery life is very, very good, 4,000 milliamps. You can easily get a day and a half with medium to heavy usage. The battery life on this phone is very, very good. I'm very impressed with it. Next thing is the build quality. I like the build quality. Now, it does have a plastic back, but the build quality is still good. Now, let me turn this off so I don't keep moving the screen. I'll take this off so you can get a good look at it. Now, it's a plastic back. It kind of reflects different colors, but I'm telling you, it doesn't feel cheap. You know, like, you're going to like the way this feels in your hand. It don't feel cheap at all. And the best thing, you ain't got to worry about breaking it. So you got the 4 cameras right there. So the best thing, you ain't got to worry about breaking it. Okay? I mean, you could probably damage the front glass, so you might want to be careful. But I mean, it's easily grippable, so you really shouldn't, have a problem holding it. And it's very comfortable in your hand. So it's not, and it's light. It's very, very light, very comfortable. Has rounded corners, and it's thin. Okay, it's thin and it's a little narrow. All right. Now, I don't particularly like narrow phones. I prefer phones that are a lot wider, and a little taller. So, but this is really perfect for those who have small to medium sized hands. And also for those people that really just don't like big phones. There's plenty of people out there that like to be able to use their phone one-handed. Most phones today, they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, wider, and they're being a little harder to use one-handed, but it's not that big of a deal to me with the bigger, wider phones, because if I need to, I just use the one-handed mode, make the screen smaller, do what I need to do, make it big again. So it's not a big deal for me, but there are people that just don't like big, wide, tall phones. They want phones. Now, this is a tall phone at 6.5, but it's not wide. It's a little narrow, and it's thin, and it's super light. So if this might be right up your alley when it comes to size and weight, because everybody don't like big, wide, heavy phones. I prefer a heavier phone. I prefer a phone with a glass back, more premium feel in the hand. That's just me, but I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm only speaking for myself. But this is a really nice quality build on this phone, so I think you'll like it. All right. Next thing. I like the button placement. So the button placement on this device is good. You got the power button right here where it should be. See, my hand is resting real comfortable right here. Power button's right here, nice and low. And you got your volume buttons right above. Perfect button placement. Good job, Samsung. I love that. Okay. All right. Next thing. 128 gigs of internal storage. Now, for me, I need a lot of storage. Now, everybody don't need it. Most people, probably the average person, 128 gigs is plenty for them. And that's okay. I like the fact that it at least starts out at 100. Well, they do have a 64 gig variant, but I do like that you can't get 128. That, like, they just didn't, put it at 64 and just leave it there. You can't get a 128 variant. Next thing, expandable memory. Now, this is one of my favorite things about this device. Expandable memory up to 512 gigabytes. That's awesome. I love that. Next thing, you got the One UI 2.5. And the reason why I like One UI so much, I like the way it's laid out. I like how it's organized. And I love that it's feature packed. Now, I'm the type of person, I love a phone with a bunch of features. That's just me. Now, I can't speak for everybody. Some people get overwhelmed with having a phone with so many features and so much customization, but that's not me. I love a phone that's feature packed, has a lot of customization to it, because I like to play with my phone. I like to fiddle. I like to change things. You know, one minute I might not want to use a feature. Next minute I do want to use a feature. I like having the option. So I love One UI. It's my favorite UI out of all the UIs that are out there. The only one that comes in second for me is Oxygen OS, because that skin is pretty awesome. It's so fast and so smooth and has nice customization. But Samsung One UI is my favorite because it's just packed with features. So I love that. All right, one-handed mode. Of course, I was talking about that. Now, you may not need the one-handed mode for this device, but it's there if you want to use it. All right, all you got to do is slide down. See how you just made it smaller? You can move it also left or right. With this, let me see. Yeah, there you go. So you can move it to either side. When you're done, you press the black area. I love how intuitive it is. So you just press the I'm trying to move it. Okay, yeah, I was trying to move it back. So all you do, see, you could do, it just works normal. You could do everything you need. So people that complain, oh, I can't reach the top, you know, just make the screen smaller. You can reach everything easily. Then when you're done, make it big again. So I love one-handed mode. I think every Android phone should have this feature in it, honestly. Every Android phone should have one-handed mode. Now here, OnePlus is not really having a one-handed mode, but they're making it a little easier to get to certain things. They're making it more like One UI, where everything is a little lower. But they need a one-handed mode, honestly, to be honest with you. Next thing, you got your edge panels, which I absolutely love. Edge panels. Got those here on the side. I love edge panels. They come in handy. I use them all the time. I love them. All right. You got your edge lighting, which every time you get a notification, the borders around the whole phone lights up different colors. I like that. That's not a big deal to most people. Most people probably don't even know about them, but I like it. It adds a nice touch to the phone. Next thing, you got Samsung Pay. Of course, Samsung Pay is accepted everywhere pretty much. So you don't have to carry around your wallet. Just put your information on your phone. It's highly encrypted. Use it wherever you go. Boom, you're good. I love Samsung Pay. Secure folder. Secure folder is good because you go in there and you could put things in secure folder. Let me make sure everything is secure. Give me a sec. Okay. All right. So basically in secure folder, you see up there, you got your gallery, calendar, contacts, camera, internet, files, and notes. But see down here, add apps, add files. So you can add stuff to here and it'll be completely secure. You'd have to use your fingerprint, a PIN, or a password in order to get in here. So if you want to put something in here, it'll stay private. It'll stay safe. The best thing to do if you're going to shoot some photos or video that you want to keep private, do it in secure folder. So after you're finished with it, it's already secured in secure folder. You don't have to say, oh, I forgot to secure that picture or the video. No, it's already in here. So just open up secure folder, press camera, shoot whatever video, take whatever photos. It's already going to be tucked away in secure folder. So I love that. And you can press add apps and you could add just about every app. Look at all these apps you can add in secure folder. Tons of them. Okay. So I love secure folder. Love that. It's one of my favorite things. All right. Next thing, I like the fact that it has face unlock, even though it's a little slow, but at least it does have it. I don't know if I mentioned the 6 gigs of RAM that it come with when I did the specs. If I didn't, I apologize. It comes with 6 gigs of RAM. Now, for me, 6 gigs of RAM is like the sweet spot. Anything less than that, and it's, I don't really want to do 4. I prefer 6. Now, I prefer 12. Like, the more, the better. But 6 gigs is like the sweet spot. Cameras on this phone are decent. And, of course, I'll show you that. Now, y'all let me know how these photos look, because I'm not sure. So, y'all give me an opinion what y'all think of these cameras. So, y'all check them out. Leave a comment if you want to down below. All right, so we're back again. Now, let me get into all the things that I don't like, and I'm going to be wrapping up. Things that I don't like: no dual speakers. Don't like that. No wireless charging. 15-watt charging is just too slow for a 4,000 milliamp battery. The in-display fingerprint sensor is too slow. The software, I hate to admit it, but it's a little laggy. It just is. It's real choppy with the animations. I don't know if it's the animations, itself, or it's just lag. I don't know, but it's just there's not enough smoothness to the UI. It's just not. All right, so I'm not going to get into all these features and stuff in here because that will make this video too long. And basically, it's your typical Samsung stuff. You got your connections, sound and vibration, notification display, wallpapers, live wallpapers, themes, lock screen, biometric security, privacy, location, accounts backup, Google, advanced features, digital well-being, device care, apps. I mean, there's just a lot in here, and this video ended up taking like almost an hour. I don't want to do that. It's basically your typical Samsung UI, pack with features. If you want to know about the features, just look at some of my other videos like Note 9, Note 10 Plus. They basically have the same, except they're missing maybe a couple of things because this is a budget phone. So with the more top tier phones, you're going to get a few more features. But overall, I say 98%, it's pretty much the same. So would I suggest this phone? Could I say you should consider going out and getting this phone? I would have to say yes. Now, if you don't care about it being a little choppy and not as smooth, I say go for it. But it does have a great display. It does have great battery life. It has a ton of features. So I think just for that, and the price is good, and and the photos are decent, I think you can't go wrong. I think you're going to enjoy this. And you're getting a lot of screen. Now, I'm sorry. Let me let you listen to the speaker real quick. It's one down fine speaker, but let me let you listen to it. Y'all tell me what you think. And this is at full capacity. Now, that's not bad for one down-firing speaker. I mean, the sound quality is pretty good. But just think how much better it would sound if it had sound coming through the earpiece. Okay? It doesn't sound bad, honestly. Really, not to me. So let me let you listen to how it sounds if you're playing a movie. I love this movie. My favorite Avengers movie by far, Infinity War. You guys are so screwed now. Love that movie. That's my favorite Avengers movie. Honestly, it really is. Love it. So, like I said, I think the speaker don't sound bad. I just wish it was dual stereo speakers because it would just give you a more immersive, media content experience. But like I said, the only problems I really have, the main thing I have, the fingerprint sensor is really slow. I don't like it. That needs to be improved dramatically. I would have preferred if they put it in the side or put it one on the back, because that in-display fingerprint sensor on there is pretty bad. You're going to be annoyed. You'll probably end up using your either using a pattern or pen, or you may use the face unlock. I think the face unlock is a little faster than the fingerprint sensor, to be honest with you. Like I said, the software is a little choppy. It's not horrible, but it's a little choppy. It's not as smooth. I'm used to using, top tier phones that are a little more smooth, and so I'm spoiled by that. So maybe that's just me. And and it charges, slow because it's only 15 watts. That's got to be quick charge 2.0. That's too slow for a 4,000 milliamp battery. But other than that, I really am impressed with the phone. If I had to give it a rating, I would have to give it 4 stars just based on what you're getting. Now, I do apologize. Let me show you really quick what you get in the box. It's not a big deal, but I know some people care about that. You get your SIM ejection tool, and inside, I have the case. The case came in there, of course, your instructions. And then it's just your charger, your USB Type-C charging cable, and your headphones. That's it. But that's good. That at least came with some headphones, unlike the Note 20 for North America that didn't get no headphones, which I don't understand that, but it is what it is. But Samsung Galaxy A51, do I recommend this? Absolutely. This is a great device. I'm not surprised why Samsung sold so many of these, because like I said, you're getting a great display, you're getting great battery life, you're getting a great UI with tons of features in it, you're getting a headphone jack, you're getting the edge panels, edge lighting, you're getting a decent down-firing speaker, you're getting decent cameras, you're getting decent build quality. So you're getting a really good device. You really are. Honestly, I can't wait to compare this to the Poco and the G90 Pro. I'm looking forward to that. That video is coming very, very soon. So I want to thank you very much for taking the time to view this video. A special thank you to all my subscribers, and especially to the newer subscribers that just subscribed to my channel. I just want you to know I do appreciate you very much. And I hope I can keep you as a subscriber as we move along. Hope everybody's keeping safe out there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. Peace.